How did your parents react to you moving, out of the country and all that?
My mother was devastated.
Really?
My dad took me to the airport.
Oh, your mom didn't even go with you?
To the airport? No, she didn't take me.
Was she mad?
I could still see her in the window of the kitchen window. And my heart was broken and hers was too.
Oh, wow.
Because I didn't do it well. I mean, I left very quickly.
Oh, you didn't even get them used to the idea. It was just, you just dropped this bomb on them.
But my mom actually, I remember when I was kneeling and looking at their crucifix, my mom says, "What is it? You want to be a focolarina?" And I said, "Yes, Mom." I mean, she knew it. Mothers know. Mothers know. And it was devastating. It was devastating.
Did she think, "Oh, I'm never going to see you again"?
She told me that I said that. I don't know if I'll ever see you again. And I don't remember that. Can you imagine how terrible it would be for a mother to hear that?
Yeah.
But Rudy, that's how strong a vocation is. It makes you do things. And when I look back, I said, "Diane, you're cruel." I say to myself, that was so cruel. But, with time, and when they came to see me in Lopiano, my mom and dad, that was it. I mean, they were totally... And then over the years, and then I found a letter. My mom passed away a couple of years ago, and I found a letter. I had hundreds of letters that I sent them over the 27 years I was in Italy. And she saved them all. So that's my diary.
Wow.
Of all my excursions and all in Gen Verde, all the incredible experiences that we lived. I went back and I was reading these letters, but I found one where my mom, Sherry, wrote her. I don't think she ever sent it to me, but she wrote to me that I'm sorry that it was so hard for me to accept it. But I know, but she did it. She did accept it. And over the years, mom and dad and my brother and sister, I mean, our relationship is so strong.
So she never sent you that letter?
She never sent it, but I found it.
Wow.
I found this letter, which totally floored me. And it was after she had just passed away.
I can imagine that. But of course, you had gotten back in, she had accepted it, I mean. It
took her, I think, when they came to visit me my first year in Lopiano, when I'd just been assigned to Gen Verde, and they came and they saw where I was, the people I was living with, the experiences that I was having, and they said, okay. But my mom is so special because she never complained, and I never heard her pass judgment on anybody.
Really?
And I don't know what she was living inside, but she held to it. She was such an example.
So she never said anything like, "Oh, well, if you're going to have a vocation, can't you just be a nun and live in Indiana?" She never said anything like that.
Oh, I've heard that.
Oh, she did?
I don't think she said it, but a lot of other people did. Why do you have to be so far away? Why do you have to go here? Why do you have to go?
So you knew that was kind of what she was thinking. If you're going to live a vocation, try to make it close to home.
Well, I don't know. I was probably so naive. I don't know. And I don't say naive, but I was so caught up in what God had asked me. And I had jumped head over heels, and I had gone in that. You see a lot of things when you look back. But sometimes it's okay to be blinded.
Yes.
Because you have to follow that ray.
You were falling in love. That's what it was. You were falling in love.
Right, exactly.